Hey guys, my name's James.
My name is Corwyn.
And welcome to This Movie's Gay. And Corwyn, I'm so close to you right now. And why is that? We're on the same side of the room. Usually we're separated by a table and...
He is talking about physical distance,
yes,
not
physical.
emotional distance.
Emotional, we're as close as can be. I'm kidding. Corwyn has walls.
I have a lot of walls. For good reason.
But why are we so close, Corwyn? Please tell me. I have my eyes closed. I don't know.
Because
Where are
we
you?
have a guest today.
Where are you?
I'm way too far away for that.
Corwyn? Then you're supposed to say Polo.
That's not... It's Marco Polo.
Corwyn.
Cullum?
Corwyn.
Ing?
Oh, Corwinning. Guys, at Corwinning on
It's my Twitter.
Instagram, Twitter. You better
Instagram.
believe Facebook as well.
I don't know if it's Facebook. I don't know if
it's
you can
not.
change Facebook like that.
You can on Pages. You got a page for yourself?
I don't. I need one eventually. All of
I
my
know.
actor friends do it, and I'm like, ugh.
I was just about to say, as your agent, I need to make you one. At Corwinning, guys. Check it out. Am I coming in hot over there? No, I'm
you're
coming in nice and smooth and sultry. Just how daddy likes them.
That's weird.
Oh my
anyway,
God.
our guest today
We're never
is...
introducing our guest.
Our
They'll
guest
introduce
today is
them.
Caleb Palau. I'm back, motherfuckers.
At first, I thought you said Corwyn, and I was like, "You're not Corwyn."
I might have said the wrong
No,
name.
you said Caleb.
Okay,
You said
good.
Caleb.
I'm a little sleep deprived, so like,
Me too.
It's gonna happen.
Why are you sleep deprived?
Daylight saving.
Because couches are uncomfortable, and I tried to be social, and it backfired.
Why would you try to be social?
Wait, and why would you be sleeping on a couch? And why does that make you social?
Okay. I went to an adult person's sleepover, and I do not mean like an adult sleepover isn't an R-rated sleepover. I do, in fact, mean people in their mid-20s decided to have a sleepover, and I participated.
Man, you should have brought your own mattress. Only if we had a sponsor who was a mattress.
I do bring my own mattress. It's
Yes.
attached to my body.
Where?
It's called obesity.
That's not a mattress. You gotta get not a metal spring. Do not get a metal spring. You could, some mattresses you can airtight, put them in a box the size of a mini fridge.
You could have brought an air mattress.
I was talking about like you suction, a suction cup one into a one of those space bags.
You're talking about like Casper.
Yeah,
or
but we don't
Purple
say
or
their
whatever.
name unless they're paying. We're not giving them any ad time except try the CBD. You gotta go there, get some CBD. It'll make you not anxious or stressed out at a corporate job like I had.
Like
CBD
Caleb
oil.
still has.
I'm the only one with the corporate job.
I technically sort of have a corporate job.
I can't wait till this is a corporate
It's
job
just for
right here.
theater, so
I got to incorporate. Then Mr.
Marshland Media Incorporated.
Uncle Sam will be taking state taxes out monthly because I'm a small business.
It sounds like your Marshland Media Incorporated, which sounds like Mystery Inc. Incorporated a little bit.
I'm
as
fine
soon as
with
I
that.
said it, I had the thoughts of that, except you don't find like haunted places. You just find giant monsters like Godzilla.
Yes, please.
That's
Oh, just think if you were riding on the back of a Godzilla type kaiju, just making it your slave, I guess. Your weapon of mass destruction. That's the
that
word I
sounds
should
real
have went
gay.
to. Oh, what? Oh, okay.
Riding on its back, making it your slave. Like,
Yeah. And a weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah.
As you're hitting that P spot. Yeah, I'm talking about the male prostate. It's real, guys. And then it sprays everywhere. That sweet bleach smell that you get from it.
I don't think so.
You know? It has a chlorine smell, I should say. Fresh.
Are you
when
talking
it's
about the
semen?
Okay.
I don't get those smells from semen.
It has a chemically smell to it.
It has like a mild saline smell to it.
Do you guys eat meat?
Yes.
Maybe that's why yours smells different than mine. Did we talk about this on the podcast?
Yes.
We did.
We did.
Okay.
Oh, did we talk about
It was when I was
God.
here. Yeah.
For real?
Yes.
That's why.
Oh, okay. Crazy.
We need new content with Caleb.
Yeah. Hey, Caleb, do you need an acting agent? I guess I'm one now.
I don't. But
I do a
thank
real
you.
shit job at it.
He writes though. He can help us write our.
Oh yes,
write
I
our-
think we did this
our
back
thing.
then
Yeah,
too.
we did this.
Oh my god.
Repeating.
Fuck. You ever play Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, actually, no, but I own the game and
What?
I'm interested in playing it. Yeah.
What version of it do you own?
It's in a box that I have not opened.
Like,
I
is it
need
a newer
friends to
version
open the box.
or an older version?
It's a newer
Why
version.
do you need
Okay.
friends to open the box?
Because there are some games that you can play by yourself.
Is that when multiplayer?
Yes.
Oh, you can play it by yourself though.
Yeah.
Can?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
there's a non-online story mode or non-LAN as our us 90s kids know.
Do you have it on a console or do you have it on like computer? Because
Okay,
computer you typically don't
think-
play co-op.
I think we're messed up here. I have a board game called
Oh.
Betrayal at Baldur's Gate.
No, that's
my God.
This is Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
We're
that's-
talking about a computer game.
I don't own that, no.
Okay. Betrayal at Baldur's Gate. I think you mean like Betrayal at on the Hill thing?
Yes, same
Okay.
series, same concept, but it's based around Baldur's Gate.
For real?
100% yes.
Oh shit. Motherfucker could use some money. Did I say yeah,
Yes.
God.
Last week.
Yeah, that was last week. ICP guys, I guess check them out. I'm plugging them now.
But we need to play this
Yes.
board game.
Yeah.
It's
I guess you have
amazing.
friends now.
Oh my god, yes.
I also have we haven't played it yet. Powerpuff Girls Monopoly.
That sounds incredible.
It is, I mean, I've seen it and it looks fun, but Nicole and I have never had friends over to play it. We will play Pokemon Monopoly rules though. So like if you roll Snake Eyes, you can teleport anywhere. If you roll, I think double twos, you get $50 or you go to, like a Chance or well, it's Pokemon Center or Pokemarts. There's a bunch,
But what
except
if-
double sixes. We don't play that rule.
What if you came over to our
Yeah.
apartment?
When you
instead
guys
of
have an
us
apartment
coming up
downstairs.
to like
Caleb doesn't want to walk up three
I don't
flights of
do stairs. I'm morally adverse to
That's
them.
why I asked if you made it and you said mostly. I was like, he's probably talking about the stairs.
Yeah, I didn't bring my dignity with me.
Do you even have that still?
Ooh.
Yes, I do. Thank you. No, I don't. Like,
I'm like, why'd you lie? Oh.
it's a reflex.
I literally just told someone yesterday about the time that you did a spit take into my Chinese food. Stupid.
On purpose?
Not my fault. No.
He did not
Okay.
do it on purpose, but he prides himself in not being
I've
got
never
by like jokes.
ever done a spit take before, like an honest to God spit take. Like it was coming out my nose. It was coming out everywhere. It was awful.
And
What'd
I
you
just-
do to tickle his rib cage?
It wasn't me. It
Oh.
was someone else.
Then I don't want to
And
hear the story. I only want to
He
promote
just-
my talent.
He just spat in my food.
Oh. Well, that's a fucked up story on your part now.
He still ate it too. Like he was just like, it's clean enough.
Hey, when you're a struggling actor, you got to eat what you can
It
get.
was expensive. Like it was
was
like
very
high quality
expensive.
Chinese food.
I'm like, I'm not gonna throw this away.
Corwyn, we have to make you a man of the people. You can't be talking like you're spending whatever on whatever.
That's why I ate the Chinese food.
Okay. Just say like a handsome beau bought it for you. I'll edit it in. I'm kidding. I won't do that much work on this podcast. I'll take out ums, but I will not edit something in.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Okay, so we had a controversy a couple weeks ago that involved you, Caleb. Caleb, have you ever dyed your hair another color?
I have not. No,
Fuck, man.
Yes.
I could have swore you had
Vindication.
blue hair before.
I did not know.
Not even like blue tips.
No.
Oh, man.
He could have sworn you did, and I was like,
Yeah.
no.
I have virgin hair.
Caleb's hair is plain.
I would put lemon juice in it and then stand out in the sun.
I'm just kidding. Your hair is fine. I'm actually jealous of your hair because it's a little curly. And
Are you
mine is
jealous
not
of
that.
mine?
Not right now. Not right now at all. Thanks, TC. I do not want a haircut. I appreciate it though.
TC keeps cutting their own hair and it's just They have such a dynamic relationship with haircuts, and they're never happy with them.
I mean, I cut my own hair.
I do too. I just take a buzzer and go bzzz.
I can't do that because then mine would look like shit.
Hey, you do what you got to do when you have trichotillomania, and if it gets long enough to see, you start yanking it out.
And that makes sense.
That's why my beard is never like leveled. You see these like divots in it. That's because I'm yanking it out. I'm a nervous wreck.
I'm
Since
just
second
poor.
grade.
That's why I cut my own hair. I'm just poor.
I mean, you can get cheap haircuts.
No, don't put your money into the economy with haircuts. Buy food and necessities. That's it.
I'm going to bring a barber on here and you're going to say that.
Yeah, I will.
And
I'll
then
say,
they'll be like, what?
I'll say you're a scam.
Oh my God.
Either grow it out or just buzz it. Yeah, I'm being so serious. Corwyn, please talk to me. Can you not hear me? Are your headphones broke? No. Oh, those aren't expensive headphones, but still. That's
My
another.
headphones aren't broken.
Okay, you can hear me?
I'm just judging you.
Oh, thank God. I'm like my grandmother. I'm on a fixed income. She can't go buy headphones willy-nilly. Neither can I.
Anyway, this week we watched Eating Out 3.
Yes, guys.
The third one. It's not actually Eating Out 3. It's called Eating Out All You Can Eat.
And guys, I fucking loved this movie. Front to back, amazing. That scene where they were tanning, that was the only lull scene.
My comment at the end of the movie was, this was a struggle to watch.
Well, I cannot believe
James was
that.
like, I have a lot of comments.
And the comments are rave reviews. Speaking of reviews, I read one. They said that the sex, although lacking, wasn't sexy. Well, clearly they didn't watch the post-credit scene where it's all about the sex, baby. Oh, I love this movie, guys.
I mean, we still had that awkward, 20-minute scene where they
and it was sexy.
gave a dude a blowjob.
One thing about this movie that I want to...
Caleb looks very
It was not
alarmed.
sexy. It was not.
Hey, fucking Ryan was legitimately cool. If I saw that guy walking around, I'd say, yeah, man, he's great. This person looked like if you were to go to New Jersey and you met a cool person in New Jersey, not like the Jersey Shore, New Jersey, just like a real dude you would want to hang out with. That's Ryan. He's cool.
All right.
Oh, but the review. No, guys, this was great. One thing I do want to say about this film, compared to the other two, there wasn't an emotional buildup to the crush. It just seemed like, hey, I was talking to him online. Oh, we had a fallout and now we're assisting in a blowjob together.
I mean, that was very honest in that there are a lot of gay relationships and things that are like, oh, we just met and it's instantly like, yeah, this is it. This is the thing. That does happen. Both of you just staring.
I'm waiting for Caleb to chime in on some stuff.
What do you have to say about the crush being very quick?
Well, no, it wasn't.
Do you fall in love with random strangers on the bus and the train? Yes. Yes, you do. Yes, I do.
It wasn't the crush being quick. Remember in the other films, we had a build-up, tension building up. You could feel that this was going to climax literally here. There was a lot going on with relationships. In this, it just was snap, 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 then they're together.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't end up together until the end, I guess. But
I mean, it was a short movie.
It was
so
so many just very quick scenes and things. But a lot of that I feel like is those actors were kind of awkward.
I loved it.
The lead, both of those, the lead, the love interest, and then the love interest ex. All three of those were just awkward.
The love interest ex had the best dead eyes.
Dead eyes.
Best dead eyes.
He reminded me of Frank back when Frank was sad and gross. He had dead eyes.
It's just so hard to watch someone on film that has dead eyes because you're just there's just nothing there.
I mean, doesn't the character have also dead eyes?
Yes.
It makes it convincing.
But it's so hard to watch.
Yeah. Oh, but God, could he blow a load?
There was still a disconnect. Like the
Thank you.
the actor had dead eyes in it, but then also the character was trying to not have dead eyes, but did, and it was not. I was not enjoying.
It made him
that.
seem like a shark and predatorial, which he was.
Predatorial though is like, I feel like you have to be like crafty or at least plotting, and this guy was like nothing. It's
yeah,
like,
I guess he just fumbled
there.
upon things.
And he wasn't even good at being territorial. Like, there was that one moment in the beginning where he was just overly aggressive, but that's it.
You have to give him props for being territorial at the very beginning, where he like marks his territory.
I mean, he didn't pee on anything.
He blew a load all over the door, like
He did.
lot.
He literally marked his territory.
Like a lot, like a concerning amount.
I forgot about that part. I thought you were talking about whenever he first showed up and he's like, come talk to me over here, and like grabbed him. I was like, what do you?
Oh no,
that's not.
It was also thick because it stayed there.
The whole movie. The whole movie. They just like open the door and they'd be just like chunks of white shit just clinging to the door, and it's concerning.
You know when they show like a snow scene or something in a movie, or like after it snows and they've got the icicles all hanging on the like gutters and like leaves and things like that. That's what that's what it looked like. The cum looked exactly like that.
So Tiffany starts masturbating while watching the threesome happen, and I was so hoping that she was going to squirt on the semen and wipe it all down.
Jesus.
That was like a major theme of the movie, though, where you were hoping something would happen,
but that wasn't,
and then it didn't.
That wasn't the same place, though. That was a different.
You're right. Damn it.
House.
I still was thinking she was going to squirt on the window.
Yeah, it did seem like that until Tandy, our MVP, our favorite character, came running out.
I liked Tiffany was great. That actress just keeps getting better looking from movie to movie. To the
she
point
also
where
keeps acting better.
Yes.
It's all the hair extensions, though. That's my theory.
No, it's her face. Like, her neck looks more elegant. And watch the first one and just see clips from the first and the second one with her, and you would say, oh no, this is night and day.
We didn't give it a synopsis of this movie because it's basically the same plot
as the same
first
exact
two.
movie, just
it's
different.
Just different characters.
And it's available for free in so many places. Just watch it.
It did start with the funeral for Mark and Kyle, our protagonists from
I totally forgot about that.
From the second movie, and also characters in the first movie.
And it started out with another fantasy scene.
Yeah, it did start with another fantasy scene, and then it moved into the funeral. And Kyle and Mark, I wanted to briefly mention that they apparently died because one of them was giving the other blowjob while they were driving, and then Celine Dion's tour bus was driving in the wrong lane and hit them.
And on impact, they both came. I don't know how you would...
Yeah, that's what they wanted you to know.
And in the coroner's notes, Kyle's mom was reading, and this is in the coroner's notes, they both busted a nut. That's not scientific. They call cream your jeans.
Also, I feel like a head-on collision with a tour bus, there wouldn't be much left. Be hard to figure that out.
Yeah, you wouldn't know if someone ejaculated.
But anyway, they're
know.
Dead. They're very dead.
They're not coming back. And then we see so during that funeral, Tiffany is singing the Kumbaya. Yes, but saying
as Kumbaya.
And this minister is down the aisle just opening up his shirt looking sexy, and she's just like rubbing her thighs together to like get off to him as he's just jerking it in the middle of the church. And I thought he was going to like then take his hand up and smell his hand, but that didn't happen, guys. And I was upset. We need hand smelling and squirting on windows.
There was a lot of smelling of things in this movie, though. It was very strange. Very strange. That's all I'm going to say about that. Like, didn't he sniff she sniffed the wax strip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She also sniffed her bra.
And he sniffed his underwear.
Yeah.
Ryan did.
AKA Mr. Coolsville.
I mean, I can understand that. And like, is it dirty?
Yeah.
No.
I do it.
Is it dirty? Yes. But the sniffing the wax strip, that was a little weird. This is real weird.
Yeah, because
That's all I'm going
it would
with
smell
that.
like the wax. It wouldn't smell like anything else. The wax smell would overpower it. So if you're trying to like get off to it, no. You're like, James, she was not trying to get off to it. They were just doing it for a comedic bit.
Just like the bit where he gave her a Brazilian wax or something and just
caked with hair, too much hair.
And she didn't react at all. Like, he pulled it off and she's like, okay, we're ready to go.
Hey, Corwyn. Corwyn's drinking water and I'm trying to make him spit it out.
I'm not going to do a spit take.
Also, I shouldn't be doing that. You're around very expensive
I'm
electronics.
right in front of your very expensive mics.
Hey, guys, don't look at Corwyn. Don't look at Corwyn.
Why would you want me to spit in it?
I loved some of the one-liners in it. We all loved children are just abortions that eat. And this was in 2009, and they said he's like gay like a Kevin Spacey, Anderson Cooper chicken wrap.
That did happen.
Yeah. You guys were like, no, we are not writing this down, James.
I was like, I'm not writing that down. Okay, a note to be said about the movie. There were still problematic things and still cringy moments, but it had less than the previous two.
Think in your head right now, the scene that did not age the best. Think of it, and then I'll do it. Once you have it, do 3, 2, 1, and we'll say it all at once. Because I think there is a defining one that this is bad. I wrote it down. That's how bad it was.
I refused to write any of those down, and I think I immediately repressed all of them.
Okay, then, Caleb, do you have any?
Okay, so what do you mean?
Just the scene that didn't age the best, meaning it's super politically incorrect or problematic, offensive, whatever.
Okay.
Or maybe just we could say characters, but it's mainly the scene that didn't. Okay, so we're going to do 3, 2, 1, nail salon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the...
That was rough.
It was very rough.
So fucking rough.
The 2 Eastern Asian nail salon ladies, them doing... We don't know if Tiffany was speaking the actual language. I want to believe that, yes, she was. Just to give this movie a glimmer of hope.
You can believe that if it gives you comfort.
Yes,
Like,
I need it. I need it bad so I can still say I like this movie.
It was rough. It was very rough to watch. I'm not gonna lie. There were a lot of moments that I was like, ooh, exactly that noise.
yep.
Caleb was
100%
very
that noise.
disturbed.
But I'm glad we both said nail salon.
Yeah.
The Nail Me logo looked like either a condom or just like an areola or a butthole, but it would need the starfish lines to do the butthole.
That's true.
Hey guys, I know what PvP is, but PNP? I don't know. What does that mean? Remember on the Instant Messenger gay space book? PNP.
I thought I was going to
Dynamite.
explain that, but I can't remember what that is.
Penis in penis. PNP. They're looking it up. I'm going to keep guessing. Like pick. No, it wouldn't be pick for pick. That would be P4P. Penis now, please. Oh, that's a good one. Penis now, please. I'll do it in one of my famous Southern accents. Give me that penis for penis. Oh no, not penis. Penis now, please.
It stands for party and play.
What? Oh,
Party
to party
and play.
and play?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant like the party in play.
So it's using drugs and then having sex.
Oh, okay. Hey guys, just pee and pee while listening to this podcast, please.
Don't do that.
Get some drugs going and have some hot sex while I'm saying, oh, Lionel Chevrolet Corwyn. It's so sexy.
Why are you still bringing up that accent?
Whoo. What's another goddamn Southern accent? I can only do dandies, guys. Can I talk about what is the best scene in this entire movie? I think it stands out the most out of it. Feels like a real movie. Let's start thinking. I'm filling in time as you guys think, so I don't need to edit out a bunch of silence. Yeah, guys, I'm doing my job in the time, so I don't have to put it on future James. Hey, future James, I'm thinking about you. Oh, future James, do you want to kiss me back?
Okay,
Oh,
we should
I
stop
think,
that.
I think I have one, maybe.
Okay.
Oh, I got real loud there.
I'm going to say the character's name who was prolific in this scene.
Are we supposed to remember their names?
No, I mean, you can say whatever name you want to say.
It was like bland white twink number 1, bland white twink number 2. That's what I have in my notes.
Okay, well, mine is a prolific character. Let's do a 3, 2, 1. Okay? Do you have it in your head?
I don't know. I have a scene.
No,
like,
the scene. Just describe the scene how you want to say it.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
The auction
Harry
of
scene.
them.
The scene where Harry is giving that, like, hey, don't have sex
Yeah.
with a...
Harry was the guy that was in
Pepper.
American Horror Story. He's
Oh,
been
my
in
God.
a lot of things. He's
Oh,
also
my
in a
God,
cult
yes.
classic
Yes.
movie, Sordid Lives.
I'm upset with myself that I forgot that scene. That was lovely.
Because
It was a good scene.
It actually had heart to it. It wasn't
did.
just like, hey, let's make a sex joke about 6911, which you better believe I will be using now.
That was a joke in the movie.
Never forget how sensual genitals and mouths can feel at all the same time. I'm so sorry, guys. I was trying to think of a more elegant way to say 69ing.
Oh, jeez,
When
James.
two lovers are experiencing oral pleasures, that's 6911.
This is
Never forget.
going real far.
Yeah, because this
Just
movie
like
goes
this
far.
movie.
What were some other things that I loved about this?
I don't think I have a good note. I don't think I have a note in here that I'm like, oh yes, this is a good moment.
Who was the hag that we really liked? The hag. I can't say the first word. It rhymes with it.
Tandy.
Yeah, I love when Tandy said, I gotta take a shit.
That is one of my favorite moments because she was just, she's like, this is how I'm leaving this conversation. I've got to go take a shit. Oh, good Tandy.
I loved the blowjob door scene when it was so funny just because it felt like, oh, I don't want this, but I do want this, but not in a assault way. It was like him really trying to say like, I need to fight off my desires.
Are you talking about when he comes on the door?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But before that, when he's going downtown
What's
on his
really,
man
like,
bits.
weird for me is like his cutoff point is when like Mr. Deadeye calls him like Cuddle Bear or something, like really dumb, just like a dumb little pet name. And he's just like, no, get out of my house. And it's just like, out of all of the behavior Mr. Deadeyes has just exhibited, why is the cute pet name the thing we don't like?
I thought it was a word he was calling himself in the mirror. That's what I thought it was.
He was staring at himself in the mirror and
Well,
talking
he was staring at himself, but he uses that same like pet name on the dude like later on in the movie, and it like pisses the dude off again. And I'm just like, it was something like innocent, like Cuddle Bear or something stupid and gross. I'm just like, why are we mad at this? I don't understand. Did I miss something?
Corwyn, can I give you a pod husband pet name? Can I call you Chifferall?
If you call me that, I will just blankly stare at you. Like, what are you saying to me right now?
A Chiffero. It's,
I will
you know,
still blankly
it's-
stare at you.
It's like a closet, but on wheels, but not on wheels. It's a closet on the go. Which actually, no, I probably shouldn't be calling a gay person a closet.
on wheels. I got places to go.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh my god.
It was unintentional. That's how I get into my foghorn leghorn voice. You gotta say Chiffero.
That's his southern accent. Is his foghorn leghorn voice.
Have you listened to that episode where we were doing southern accents?
No.
I mean,
Caleb
when
is
I
just
was doing
smiling
southern
and looking at
accents.
both of us like, What's happening here?
Was that on the other eating out one? No, I don't think so. What did we do after? I think it might have been Make-A-Wish because we did not want to talk about that movie. Did you?
I don't remember when we did the Southern accent.
Did I send you the edit of last week's episode?
No.
Okay, because that part that I was like, oh, I'm going to have to edit out. There is the longest beep that I've ever had to put in an episode.
Oh, I don't remember what you had to edit out. What did we watch? Oh, we watched Caleb Gallo.
Yeah, so
Yes.
good. Get it. Have you seen Caleb
Yes,
Gallo?
I have.
Yeah, it's so
He
good.
looked immediately like he wanted to comment.
There was some controversy while watching this. You can't get a spritzy thing on anything besides alcohol or olive oil.
It was alcohol.
Well, clearly it was olive oil. They were in a fancy restaurant and
It
you
was
can't
not
drink
viscous
on
enough
scene.
to be
It was-
olive
If
oil.
they watered it
It was
down.
brown.
Okay, you can't water down an oil.
You shake
can't
it up
water.
real quick.
No,
You
it
shake it up
doesn't work like that, James.
You gotta
It
shake it up.
doesn't.
Coming from the person that cooks and things,
Did they shake it up at all during the scene? No.
Do you
No,
want to
they
know
didn't.
what? I bet the base, like the table was, like one of those shake beds at a motel. It was one of those. They had it on so it stayed
So
shaking.
what part of anything that we just watched gives you the impression that they A, had the budget for it, but B, had like the ingenuity and just maybe like want to
It was
be
watered
impressive
down
about it.
oil.
It was not. It wasn't.
Just shaking it up,
it was
guys.
It was tea.
It was definitely like
that's
a brown
commonly-
liquid, like a tea. Yeah.
It's commonly how you recreate things like whiskey and stuff on stage or on film without having to actually get your actors hammered during the scenes.
So speaking of alcohol on films, both Corwyn and I, when Ryan goes over to Zach's house, man, I know these people's names. Fuck yeah. But when they go over and he's showing him like this Italy trip, he says, ooh, and I have wine from Italy. We both thought that he had a glass of red wine and a glass of white wine.
It's very confused.
Yeah, it's bonkers if that
It was just the lighting. It
Yeah.
was just the lighting.
So, okay, another thing about that bothered me because it did look like his other hand was a red wine glass. Who serves a pasta dinner with white wine?
I don't know.
These aren't believable gays. I wasn't convinced. It pulled me out of the fantasy.
I
You
mean,
can
I'm
be
not
a
a wine
bad
gay.
gay.
I'm not a wine gay, so I'm like, oh yes,
but it's
the box.
but it's pasta.
This dude's a fantasy gay.
I don't drink wine that much either, unless
like
it's pink and
sweet.
bubbly.
I like sweet wines.
I'm
so
straight edge.
I'm gonna drink
Same.
a white wine with pasta because I like it to be sweet.
I'm a straight edge hetero person. I don't know anything about wines except you smell them and then you spit them out.
Why?
Just like a
Do you even
fragrant
do you
asshole.
drink at all?
No, I've never been drunk.
Well, that's what I thought. Yeah. He doesn't need to know wine. He doesn't drink.
I've tasted the heavenly nectar.
Caleb.
So I made a comment that neither of you reacted to, and now I'm convinced that you didn't hear it. And I was just like excited by the mental image of James going back and editing this and hearing my comments.
Oh, I
and
will.
Just like it pleased me, but not in like a weird way. And
What was
just,
your
like,
comment?
No, I'll
We're gonna have to
spoil it for
re-listen.
future James.
Did it just happen?
It did. Like
Okay.
I don't know if your sound levels are high enough for him to even see it.
I
Hear
mean,
it.
I'll hear it.
No, I definitely said it directly into the mic.
So all the
and then,
listeners
like-
heard it too. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna know until
Yeah,
Who knows
because I was too
when?
busy trying to say I've only tasted the sweet pleasures of air conditioning
Right.
coolant.
It was like that exact moment.
Okay.
And like I watched you and I'm just like, they didn't react to something that definitely would have been reacted to if it had been heard.
or it just
I
wasn't.
think he called me the FA word. Yeah. I'm going to edit it to make it sound like you said that.
Okay.
I'm going to find a time when you said fa and then a hard G, and I'll just splice those together.
I could just say fag. That's fine.
Oh, he said it, guys. But he's allowed to.
I am. I have a friend who's gay and I've been given permission.
I hate you so much.
That's really weird. So all the kids in middle school who called me that must have also had a gay friend who gave them permission.
It was me. I went back in time.
Oh, no. You're an asshole, man. Fuck off.
That's definitely a movie I would watch. 100%.
Corwyn going back in time.
Back in time.
Just
to
middle
bully
schoolers,
James.
hey, hello, Billy. You can say the word fag. It's fine. I give you permission.
But only to James. Only to
then-
James.
You are the reason why I just had 50 Cent's The Massacre blaring in my headphones so I wouldn't hear kids call me that word on the bus. Yeah, that's a real story.
But
That's
look how much
sad.
personality you have from
I
that.
know.
So much personality. Very character building.
Just a bully who is about to confront whoever they were bullying and calling the F word just heard this on their older brother's stereo and said, fuck it, I'm giving this kid character.
I would hope not. I would hope not.
Hey guys, please show this to your younger brothers just so we have another listener.
This is definitely a family, friendly podcast.
As long as they have their own Spotify or Apple account that they could subscribe or review on. Or, hey guys, add us to your playlist. Do this. Make a fucking fresh music playlist, but in the middle of it, have an episode of this. I personally recommend Gay Bed and Breakfast of Terror. Every episode, I gotta plug it.
Oh my God. I don't want Manfred back.
Manfred. We pronounced his name wrong every single time. Manfred. Oh, my brain was fried after huffing that Freon.
That's why you like that movie so much.
No. I should ask my brother, who I haven't spoken to in 5 years, to watch this movie and see if he'd enjoy it. Because he used to think he saw the meaning of life while doing Freon, so he would always go back and try and see this combination of ones and zeros that he would see after huffing Freon and thinking that was the meaning of life.
That very much plays into the idea that we're in a simulation.
And just for this story, I have multiple brothers, so you don't know which one it is. I only have a brother and a sister. See that stage whisper? I made sure it was still loud enough to pick up on the mic.
What'd you say?
Oh, just quit fooling, Corwyn. Oh no, his headphones are broken again.
No, I heard.
Well, what time are we at, Corwyn?
We're at 41 minutes.
Nice. We still have 19 minutes to talk about this movie.
Oh, yeah. I've got notes, I guess. The aunt was very invasive. Jesus Christ.
I wrote down, I guess, to be a good aunt, which, hey, maybe it's also to be a good uncle. You got to know your nephew's and niece's V-card status.
Didn't they say the area? I do not want to know that about my nephew once he's older. I don't want to know.
Me neither.
I also don't want any of my aunts and uncles to know that about me at all. Ever.
Hey, Louise, if you're listening to this is the only way you're going to know my opinion on it. What you're naming your son, I don't approve. That's a real thing. There's no laughter. There's no laugh track. Except Corwyn and I'm in a different room. Corwyn and Caleb can hear me right now and they're busting a gut, but I cut their mics. It's just me in a room by myself, but I can still hear the feed coming into my headphones. They're laughing so hard, like, oh my God, I can't believe James
That's a lie.
is airing personal grievances.
I was looking up 696 area code because they said that the area code was 696 and there is none.
Yeah.
It might possibly be an area code in Mexico.
They did that as a joke.
I just wanted to know if it was a real code. It's not. I looked
The
it up.
619, though, that's where Rey Mysterio's from because that's his finisher move on WWE and probably WWF. Rey Mysterio, you ever heard of him?
Are you talking about wrestling?
Yeah, pro wrestling, the real kind.
I don't know what that is.
The real fucking gnarly kind.
I just knew The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Ooh, smashing that beer on his forehead. Real G.G. Allen type move.
Those are the only ones I know. That's it.
I was raised a good Christian. We didn't watch no wrestling.
Christians watch wrestling?
Everywhere else they do, not in Maine.
Yeah.
I thought you were from Maryland.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, I know. I know you're from Maine.
What you got wrong with Maryland?
Caleb showed me pictures of his hometown, or maybe where you went to college, maybe both.
Both, yeah.
And I was like, fuck, man, why'd you move? It looks amazing there.
Racism and homophobia.
Yeah, I know that's
like-
I know that's why you moved.
And also, Chicago has way better food.
Food's so good. Memphis has real good food, though.
You
So.
can get just a primo box of mac and cheese from Mariano's. Scrumdiddlyumptious. You can get a 5-pack of mac and cheese for like $3.90. It's a great.
Are you talking about that Velveeta Mac?
No, this is just
Kraft Mac?
It's the Kroger's brand of Kraft.
Oh.
Like I said, I'm on a fixed income.
He was living on mac and cheese for the longest time. He wants me to make him fried chicken tofu.
Yeah, chicken fried tofu.
Chicken fried
Ooh.
tofu.
Oh, I have tofu.
Not on you.
You got pocket tofu, dude? Hell yeah.
I'm warming it up for later.
I said not on you, and he made the face that if you've ever watched Schitt's Creek, David makes whenever Moira calls him a disgruntled pelican. That's what I say to Caleb a lot.
I know.
He makes that
And it's
face.
really fair.
Speaking of face acting, Casey, the main character, was only face acting, but you gotta love him.
He was
just like,
giving
"Huh?
150% with that face.
Huh? That was his constant
What?
face. Especially when he was busting loads. He didn't bust loads, but Ryan's cum face, thumbs up, man.
He had a very distinguished face. It kind of reminds me in the same realm as that Squidward face when Squidward turned really beautiful. Just the jaw, because he's got such a big jawline
Yeah.
and forehead and things.
If anyone knows Michael
He's
E.R.
pretty.
Walker, please let him know to listen to this because we're saying he's goddamn hot as hell and he's got a thick ass hog.
I mean, he was when the movie was made. We don't know what he looks like right now.
Wait, no, I think it's Zach that has a nice beard coming in. He's good looking, at least per his headshots on IMDb. I don't think Ryan had any headshots, but I think Ryan's gonna age well, and he's uncut, baby.
I don't know
except
who
his muscles
any
are
of these
cut.
people are. You're saying the names.
Ryan
and I'm
is
just,
the
trying
stripper dude.
Okay.
And then Zach
Casey's
is love
the one
interest.
that I said was similar to Squidward.
And he's the one with the bad face acting.
No, Casey
Yes.
has the good face acting.
Who has the
Yes.
bad face acting?
No one
Yes.
does. Oh, Dead Eyes, you mean?
No, the O mouth bad face acting.
That's Casey.
Okay.
You're
And-
calling it bad. James
I'm
is
calling
calling
it
it good.
I love this movie, guys.
James likes this one. It's less problematic than the others, but hopefully they continue that trend and maybe the next one that comes out soon will not
Yeah.
be problematic at all.
Well, hey, we still have 2 more.
We still have two more to get through.
Oh, man, I can't wait.
Such a struggle.
No,
that's why we brought in a guest this
Yes.
week. We've been talking about it, but we brought in a guest specifically so that James and I aren't sitting alone on the couch just watching this.
Watching this would have been uncomfortable. Because the awkward scene, I will say this. I wrote it down that it was much more comedic because of,
Because
her.
of Tiffany in
Yeah.
the background and then Tandy coming up.
Who almost brained.
Oh my God, with a garden gnome.
Tandy was
It's
going to murder
amazing.
Tiffany. Just straight up.
Guys, this movie was great. She got kicked in the clitoris. This fucking movie's awesome. This is a journey that I've been on. Starting with Corwyn, I had never really seen a lot of LGBTQ movies or what did she call it? Ligbit.
Yep, Ligbit.
I haven't seen a
Ligbit.
lot of Ligbit. The Q is in there. It's silent. There's no U.
Lidbitqua.
Ligbit.
Ka. There's an A at the end, too. We cannot forget
IA.
asexual people.
IA.
Yeah.
QIA.
Guys, please speak
Yes.
up.
QIA.
Yes. Give us your
Yes.
voice.
It is crazy that I've only not enjoyed one movie.
Yeah, and that was the
Make a Wish.
That's only available via DVD.
Yes, no one, unless you own the DVD like I do now.
I told people that they would have to ask you to borrow it.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Actually, I could make copies of it. I have a DVD burner.
You shouldn't make copies. They have to buy it if they want a copy. Otherwise, they're borrowing it.
No.
We have to support LGBTQ artists.
Well, here's the thing. You can't buy it from the source, though. It's out of print.
Oh.
So it's not like you can buy new copies of it to keep supporting. It would just be circulating the same exact one around.
There's only one DVD available. You've got to buy it off the
shit.
guy on the street.
Luckily, it was only like $2 plus shipping. Unlike Gay Bed and Breakfast, which is $26. So that means that is a high quality DVD. People want it.
Or someone's got to sit there and copy the DVD to ship it to you.
Maybe. Oh, God. Nicole and I talked about this. Wouldn't it be great to start like at the Music Box or something, a showing of Gay Bed and Breakfast for a midnight movie?
I feel like that would not get an audience.
But once we get somewhat popular, we can say, hey, it's hosted by this movie's gay. God, that's the dream.
I feel like there are other better movies for us to host.
But for a midnight movie, what's better than Gay Bed and Breakfast of Terror?
So many things. That movie was so long.
But that means you're getting more bang for your buck.
It just means that we have to be there and watch a train wreck.
Yeah, I don't think I can stay up that late. I'd have to take a nap, and I'm very opposed to naps.
Yeah, you're already talking yourself out of this, James.
I'm still going to do it. Guys, I think I'm done with notes.
I have written that this movie was very similar to a soap opera. Like just the way that it was filmed and the soundtrack, things like that. The way people acted is very soap opera-esque. Caleb nodded yes, but hasn't said anything.
I'm agreeing.
He keeps forgetting that this
Gentlemen, I apologize. I have zoned out. I am back with the program. Thank you.
He keeps forgetting that this is an audio medium and that we cannot see his face.
I forgot one thing. I paused this movie.
You did. What were you
at you
say?
guys and said, I will save this for the podcast. This was very disrespectful to Matthew Shepard. They made him a punchline of saying, I mean, maybe they might be commenting on the gay community of having a lot of foundations named after Matthew Shepard, but it was still very disrespectful.
Yes, it was.
That's why I paused this. I was like, no, we'll keep watching this. That almost ruined the movie.
You paused it and you were like, there's 10 minutes left. I guess we'll keep going.
We'll save it for the pod.
Another rough moment.
Zach can't read, I guess, because he said Jonathan after looking at Casey after writing it down, and he said, no, Casey.
Yeah. Zach cannot read. Zach also, we didn't talk about it at all, but Zach had a glory hole in his...
Yes.
Oh my God.
If you show a glory hole in the first...
None of you mentioned it.
I was going to, but you guys were having a conversation. I said, I'll remember this later, but forgot it. If you show a glory hole in the first act, you gotta use it in the third.
And it's not even like showing it, because like they had like, it's part of like this moment where he's recreating Roman holiday. And they're just like, oh, it's like a glory hole in the wall with a face painted around it. No, like the characters left the room at one point, and then the door closes, and then the camera turns slightly to the glory hole and then zooms in a little bit. So it's like, it's not just there. Like we were made really aware of it, and then nothing happens.
Two characters stick their hands in it. But yes, I know what you're saying. But I mean, I do disagree that you have to use everything in your set dressing for movies and things, because that's a very Chekhov like thing to not have a prop on stage that you don't use. So,
but it wasn't like a background thing. Like again, like they made us aware of it.
Yes, it was a set piece.
That's like, oh yeah, you're reading, something, and you're just like, oh, the stage direction says that there's specifically a gun on the wall. That means you have to use the gun. But that's specifically for theater, because props are very difficult to procure sometimes. And if you're going to go through the trouble of procuring that for your set design, then you need to use it.
I have two quick things. One, is that a fuzz on you or a bug? It's on like your...
It's a fuzz.
Okay, just want to make sure it wasn't a bug. Second, do you think you could procure... I've been meaning to ask you this. Procure a stage revolver for a promo video I want to make where I say, hey guys, to promote the podcast, I spin the revolver and say, I'm going to play Russian roulette. Then Nicole pushes me out of the way and say, no. Just listen to his podcasts, please. He's getting desperate.
No.
Damn it.
They keep those under lock and key because most of them are real guns.
Oh.
They are real guns.
I gotta get one and cut off that little orange tip. Unlike Ryan, his tip wasn't cut, not circumcised.
He's very obsessed with Ryan's penis.
I just like that dude. He's cool.
It was the only penis we got to see.
Yeah, bro.
Didn't we see...
No, we just saw like face on mound of pubis hair.
No, I feel like we saw a different one too.
No, we just saw his multiple times.
Yeah.
Jealous.
I don't know. I wasn't paying enough attention.
I can't believe you didn't enjoy it. Did you not enjoy this movie? Oh my God, guys.
Wait, were you asking the both of us or him? 'Cause,
Him.
like, okay, good.
But
Okay.
were you enjoying it? Would you recommend this? We're getting close to wrap up time.
Okay. It depends on who I'm recommending it to. No. But I enjoyed the movie.
So I have other notes. I cannot read that. But the catfishing, like, why did he catfish him? Don't do that. Don't catfish people. You don't need Neve from Catfish texting you being like, hey, we want to talk to you on this TV show. Don't do it.
And if you have a blonde friend who's like, this is the way to get a man in a serious relationship, she's not your friend. Like,
She's
you
not
don't
your
need
friend.
You don't need her in your life.
Corwyn,
Yes.
we should devise a plan of like, I catfish you or vice versa. We get on that show and then we realize, oh my God, it's been 2 podcast buddies this entire time and we can plug our podcast on a national TV show.
Already been done.
Really?
Not exactly, but
Dang it.
very
But we would
similar
act as
thing.
if like we're both catfishing each other.
Someone was getting catfished, and then this girl put it in, and like, my cousin's getting catfished, all of this. Okay, they go through the whole movie, and it's this big like puzzle. Or the whole show, not movie, it's a show. They go through the whole show, and it's like this big puzzle. They keep finding out this new stuff and all of that, and it's leading them on all these dead ends and weird places. And then at the end, she's like, it's me. She catfished her cousin because he called her an ugly ass Kelly Price or a fat ass Kelly Price. And then she catfished him, got him on the show Catfish, and continued to catfish him and send them on a wild goose chase. And then revealed at the end that it was her.
Nice.
We can't top that episode. We can't do it.
But we would act as if we didn't know we were catfishing each other.
But if
can't
you
do
can't
it.
top it, you could bottom it and just do it real bad.
That's every other episode, so don't give me that look.
All right,
They
yeah.
can't see that look.
What are some more notes? We got to start wrapping it up.
Pabst Blue Ribbon, I'm like, he said that it was a straight beer, and I'm like, no, that's a cheap beer. We're poor. We drink Pabst Blue Ribbon because we're poor.
I don't drink beer. Straight edge, baby. Unless it's a root beer.
Whenever they had their big plan of locking Zach and Casey together to have them like make up and everything, Tiffany just shoving Zach into the house and going, gotta go work it out, bye. And then locking them in the house
From the
was
outside,
very
locking them
funny.
in.
From
the outside.
I was
Also
wondering
windows.
I was wondering what their plan was in that situation when they were like, oh, we're gonna, each take them out and then trick them into being on a date together. I was like, how are they gonna do that? And it was actually satisfying that there wasn't a plan and it was just Tiffany shoving him into the house.
Yeah, because it was the first part of the plan was like, hey, let's have like a really fun time with the other person. And what should we do after that? I guess just lock them in a house. It was them just saying like, hey, I want to make a new friend, and then just completely ruin it by locking them in a house.
Tiffany at the end, whenever Casey takes his shirt off, ooh, have you ever seen White Flesh? Jesus. This movie has a lot of weird things in it. The nonverbal communication subtitles.
Oh,
was
yes,
great.
I wrote that down
was
too.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
They were the real Ryan, who they used the catfishing picture as showed up and met Zach. And then Casey and Tiffany just had a conversation together without any words, and it just popped up subtitles. And I was like, yes, that's it. That's it. Peak
This movie's
comedy.
genius.
It had its moments. I also have, webcam. So do you cover your webcam whenever you're just like on your laptop?
No.
Do you?
No.
Why?
Because if someone cares enough to hack in that, like, why wouldn't I give them a show? Like, they deserve it. They've worked for that.
Good point. Good point.
They'll be like, oh my God, James is masturbating to the same edutainment porn that he keeps masturbating to, the demonstration of the female orgasm. That's true. It's been revealed on What the Hellmouth. Might as well say it on here, too.
I mean, you did talk about being a camera boy on here.
Yeah. Oh, God.
And then you make fun of how I say it. A camera boy.
Camera boy. Say what, like, that profession is.
Camera boy?
Do you say camera boy or cam boy?
I don't normally talk about it.
Okay.
So, like, it's not in my normal
I've
vocabulary.
only ever hear cam girl, cam boy, never camera boy.
It's a camera boy.
Camera. Ooh, wouldn't you like
I think
to...
that's how you introduced it to me, and I just keep saying it like that because I also never talk about cam boys or cam girls.
Now, I've heard of a camera boy, but I've also heard of a gamera boy. Kenny from the movie Gamera. Bye-bye.
That's how you want to leave it?
Yeah,
No, but that's all my notes. Caleb, did you have any other notes or last thoughts?
I don't know.
I had a question of if you were to be a stripper, what would your costume be? But we don't need to answer that.
It would literally just be a tiny pair of underwear.
So you'd be like, oh, guys, I just...
Oh, are you talking about before you strip?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I said costume.
I feel like I would want to go with want to go in a nerdy direction. Like, I want to dress up as, like, I don't know.
Okay,
a
since I've
tunic.
actually thought about this, I would also go in a nerdy direction. And what I'd do is I'd be in a full ass rubber Jabba the Hutt outfit. And then I would strip out of it and I would be Slave Leia. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah.
fantastic.
How do you not have like a prepared answer for this, Corwyn?
I dress up as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh.
Draw me like one of your Sith girls, Anakin.
Oh.
I'd be like, Andrew Lloyd Webber's cats. Meow.
That makes sense. You're just going to be the Frank version, though?
No, that's weird. He's my best friend. I'm not going to dress up like him and strip.
Why would you dress up like a cat at all?
Hey, Corwyn, would
What's
you ever
up?
dress up as me and strip for people?
No.
Exactly, because we're best friends. All right, guys. Where can we find you, Caleb, on social media?
He said
I
nowhere.
don't use social media
What about
except for
Tumblr?
Tumblr. I have a Tumblr.
Let them know.
I have a Tumblr.
Oh, my God. But you are going to actually post about this on Tumblr,
I will,
correct?
yes, I will.
Thank God.
He'll share it with his friends.
I don't remember, I know the name of my blog, but I don't know,
Something dot
Yeah, I don't know what
tumblr.com.
it is. That was several years ago.
All of my social media, like James has said previously, is Corwinning.
At Corwinning.
It's just my name with ing at the end. Don't add another N. It's just ing.
And if someone's in the mood for some great theatre in Chicago, where should they go?
They should look up Saltbox Theatre Collective. It's my theater company, and it's great.
And links
We are
in that
doing-
description.
Yeah, links in the description to all of that. Look us up. We're going to have a show at the end of the summer, so more information about that to follow.
Yeah, Squidward Dab. Check out my podcasts, Mostly Speaking Sentai, which Corwyn has been on. If you're listening to this
Yes.
and you haven't listened to that, what are you doing, you knuckleheads?
Something with the Corwin kick.
Yes, Demon with the Corwyn
Demon
kick.
with the I keep forgetting Demon.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
You're a Christian man. That's why. You're trying to block those demons out.
Demon with the Corwyn kick.
It's a fun show with my betrothed Nicole and I talking about the source material for Power Rangers, Super Sentai. If you've never seen the show, you don't need to. It's this. Except, like with Nicole and someone else. It's a dynamic.
It's this. Nicole was on the favorite episode of yours of this. So, yeah, it's that exact episode just again.
Actually,
without me.
All of my favorite episodes, the newest episode of ours becomes my new favorite episode. We're on a roll, guys. Get on board. Also, check out
Tell
I'll
your friends.
Get There. That's a podcast with my friends Courtney and Monse. We just bullshit an hour away. And check out, it's our Buffy the Vampire Slayer podcast, What the Hellmouth with TC and Anissa. That we barely talk about Buffy. My eyes start glazing over once we start talking about Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so we never talk about it. And also check out my rap music, Marsh, Land, Monster. I'm doing a Godzilla-themed CD, and it's real good. Check it out. Find me on SoundCloud and Facebook.
Also check out his comic with Frank.
Oh,
Crumb
yeah,
Bums.
Crumb Bums. It's Crumb Bums Comic on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, all of those places. And follow our website. That's marshlandmedia.wixsite.com/MLM pod. Yeah, it's a real long domain name if you want to help us out. Donate on that website.
Donate so we can get a shorter domain name. And we'll
gotta
call you
pay
out.
it.
We'll tell you about it.
Yeah, we'll shout
be
it out
like, hello, thank you.
Power Playthrough, the Power Ranger Super Sentai podcast, and
Thank
Steve
you.
F. at
Thank
Hit People
you.
Guy. They
Yes.
donated. That's
Y'all
all I
are
got.
amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh, flipping that like I'm a dang late night talk show host. I was flipping a pen and I threw it to the back of me. Hey guys, I've been James.
I've been Corwyn.
I've been Caleb.
Bye. From the diaphragm, bitch. This has been a Marshland Media production, produced by James McCullum. For more content, please visit mlmpod.com. To support our network and have access to exclusive podcasts, head over to patreon.com/MLMpod and sign up today.